Hey everybody, welcome to part 49 of our Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix on PC 100% full game playthrough. From the last few episodes, as you've already seen, we've been taking on the 4 secret bosses available to us in this game. Last episode specifically, we took on the brutal Vanitas Remnant. And just to reiterate again, you must have cleared the entire game, including the secret final episode, to unlock the Vanitas Remnant boss fight, or Vanitas Lingering Will, depending on how which translation you follow. And then by defeating the Vanitas Sentiment, Remnant, Lingering Will, whatever the hell you want to call it, we now have access to the last and most ridiculous of the 4 secret bosses. As I always say, the commentary that I do is intended to be spoiler free for those who haven't played these games yet or seen them another way. Obviously, I've slipped up a few times, but that being said, those of you who have played the game or seen it, you know what's coming. You know how miserable this is going to be, unless I somehow get lucky. For those of you who have not played this game, there's going to be probably a lot of game overs and retries, and probably a lot of yelling and screaming like the last few episodes. But we'll get through this, because this is really the last truly difficult thing in the game that we have to do, and then we're on to record reviews and on to the end, really. Anyway, the only thing I will say about this boss ahead of time is we are returning to the Land of Departure. Now keep in mind, the Land of Departure at this point in the game has already been essentially destroyed by Master Xehanort, because he's a creepy old prick. Just doing it again. Alright. Now that the display capture screen is actually set to the right monitor, we can go ahead and dive on into this. So, like I said, we're going to go back to Land of Departure and deal with this final secret boss. And just like with Armor of Eraqus, Nohart, and Lingering Vanitas, we are going to do this with all 3 characters in the same episode. We are going to start with Terra, who, as I said, is, it's going to be more difficult with him than anybody for anything, because even though he packs a wallop, he's slow. He's like the turtles from the dial-up commercials. He's slow. Are any of you guys watching this old enough to remember dial-up internet? Ooh, now that I'm thinking about that, that's a little depressing. Anyway, let's do this. So, start up with Terra. Some of you who haven't played this game and are watching this Let's Play, you're probably thinking, what the hell could be worse than Vanitas Remnant? Hell, don't worry, you'll find out. So I did do, just a teensy bit of off-screen prep. Literally, all I did was set my command deck ahead of time. That's all I did. Nothing serious. So for this boss, there are a couple different ways I've seen this done. This is the way that works for me consistently. Thunder Surge, Curaga, Thunder Surge, Curaga, Thunder Surge, Curaga, Thunder Surge, Curaga. The good thing about this secret boss is that bullshit with Vanitas, where if you healed, he got his full health back. That's only for Vanitas. We can heal as much as we need to against this guy. And trust me, it's going to be a lot. That's our command deck. Leaving Heal Strike as the finish. And most definitely leaving Royal Radiance equipped. Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright, so the good thing about having to refight this boss probably 20 or 30 times with each character is it's probably the single most kick-ass piece of music in this game. Fun fact. This secret boss was not in the original PSP Japanese release. US players saw it first in our version, and then when Japan originally got the final mix re-release, they were able to fight him. In the original version, this guy had an attack that if he caught you in it, you were done. There was no getting out of it. It was instant kill, even with once more and second chance. Thankfully, here in the final mix version, they nerfed that attack so you can get out of it in the middle of it. Anyway, that's all the preface we'll do. Let's go ahead and suffer. All right, now. The reason I said make sure that you do these secret bosses on each character's regular file, not the last episode file, is because Land of Departure is inaccessible in the final episode, no matter what. So you cannot fight this secret boss on a last episode save file. It has to be on Terra, Ven, and Aqua's separate saves. So, as you saw in the title thumbnail, the Land of Departure's combat level is usually 1. But now that we have defeated Vanitas' remnant, Land of Departure's battle level has gone up to 13. And it's not even telling us anything about what's going to happen. It's inviting us in to visit the world like we're going to a new story piece. Oh, okay. I'm going to level with you guys. I said it with Vanitas' remnant, and I ended up not doing it, but there is a damn good chance that at least with Terra, I am going to turn on one-hit kill and just smoke this asshole in one shot if this episode starts to run too long. Meet the mysterious figure. Another black coat. Super important. Do not have any elemental movement abilities equipped at all, or this asshole will doom spam you until you die. So no ice slide, no fire cartwheel, no thunder roll, no movement command with any element listed in it at all. The AI is literally programmed to be near undefeatable if you have elemental commands in your deck. Whoa! Oh shit! Oh, you invisible already? Damn it! I'm dead. That's Doom. Heal! shit! First try! First try with Terra. That is great. Oh my god. Okay, so obviously I didn't really take a whole lot of time to explain his attacks because I wanted to like completely focus on the fight. When he goes invisible and just starts spamming his own overpowered deck commands, you saw he could use Raging Storm, his own version of Magnet Spiral where he pulls you up into the air. Incidentally, the Magnet Spiral was the one in the original fight that if it caught you, you were done instantly, like dead no matter what. So, oh, and that like arrow gob looking thing he shot at us, his own tornado, you saw what happened when we got hit by that. All our command decks scattered around like it did with Marluxia and Rechain of Memories. Oh man, I'm so hyped up. I have never, ever, ever, ever beaten this guy on the first try, never mind with Terra. On any time I played through this game, and like there was no warm-up, I did nothing off screen for this one. I just like got I feel like I should have won the lottery this morning after how that fight just went, but you know, can't win them all. Okay, so very eerily similar to the Xemnas fight in Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. This guy just appears out of nowhere, beats the shit out of you, and when you push him back, he reappears for a second and then just walks away like nothing happened. But anyway, we got this really cool looking Keyblade called No Name, a Keyblade with long reach that provides an outstanding boost in magic and makes it easier to land critical hits. Those of you who have already played all the games already know who this guy actually is. For those of you who don't, I'm sure as hell not going to spoil it, but interesting how that Keyblade has 2 clock faces on it and an hourglass as the keychain. One thing the creator of these games, Tetsuya Nomura, likes to do is he likes to drop subtle hints that are easy and at the same time impossible to decipher, because you think you've got the answer, then you think there's no way it's that, and then, you know, whatever. I'll leave what this Keyblade signifies and who this guy is up to your imaginations if you haven't played these games already until we encounter him again. Anyway, No Name Keyblade, our final Keyblade of the game. Now, another fun fact. If you, for some reason, did not get the treasure chests in this world, you can get them now, but get them after you wipe this guy out, because if you leave Land of Departure and come back again, guess what? He's there again. Even if you enter from the other area and come back, he's there. But let's get out of here. We will, yeah. So if we go to land here, see, it's gonna make us fight him no matter what. You fight him anytime you drop down in Land of Departure. Now you have to fight that guy, and then you can explore what's left of the world, which we'll do that as Aqua will check it out. All right, let's drop down in Radiant Garden. Let's throw No Name on for a minute and kill stuff. We'll go this way. Actually, yeah, whatever. Look at that. Look at how cool that Keyblade looks. Looks like a freaking lightsaber. All right, there we go. We killed something. Okay, so since literally everything in Terra's game is done, I am going to go ahead and drop back down at the regular Keyblade Graveyard save point in the Fissure. We'll stay here now because all we're going to do with Terra now is do the report review anyway. So let's switch back over to our final deck boss. We've got Ultima Cannon. Now I will switch my finisher back to Demolition. And we will switch our Keyblade back to Royal Radiance. Okay, and in our reports, the report is now complete with the addition of the Unknown's character entry. A mysterious figure whose origins, identity, and purpose are unclear. He's got a black coat. Could he be an organization member, even though we're 10 years before the first game? Could he be another form of Xehanort? Could he be another character altogether? If you haven't played the games and don't know, stay tuned. We'll find out in a couple games from now. Spoiler. Alright, Terra's report's done. Terra's report is completely done. It is of the utmost importance that you save right now because I just got wicked lucky and made that fight look way more doable than it is. That fight is actually probably the single most hellacious thing in this game. And I probably just gave you guys a whole lot of false hope by getting it done on the first try, but I'm psyched I got it done on the first try. Especially with frickin' slow Bruiserweight here. Alright, so it's done. Terra's report's complete. We've got everything in the game that we can do as Terra. Done. That's it. Terra's game's done. Title screen. Don't mind my Power Ranger communicator ringtone going off in the background. I forgot to put my phone on silent, as I usually do. Alright, continue. Let's do this again with Ventus. Ooh, still getting chills from that win. Ooh. Alright. Same thing with Ventus, Thunder Surge, Curaga, Thunder Surge, Curaga. Basically, we're just going to attack with Thunder Surge. You can use the Lightning Ray Shot Lock, but what happens is if you hit this guy too many times in a row, he has his own renewal barrier, and he will get health back. I'm actually surprised he didn't use it once with Terra, but I'm sure he'll use it now. Again, make sure you have your regular dodge roll, regular air slide, regular glide, or super glide. You don't want any elemental in your action commands at all. Heal Strike Finish command, not that we even got a chance to use it last time because we wound up in Rhythm Mixer, but that's okay. Heal Strike is good to have if you happen to get it in a pinch. And of course, Royal Radiance equipped. You know what? I'm sure it'll be fine by the time we get there. Here we go. Now again, this is one of those things where technically this is only considered an actual canon story event for one character, but I mean, it's easy to say, oh, well, you know, every character had time to go back to Land of Departure before they went to the Keyblade Graveyard and suffered their final fate. I mean, granted, Aqua still seems to be okay, but, you know, again, we haven't seen the last episode yet, so, spoiler. Alright, Land of Departure, level 13 battle level, let's do this. Come get some, motherfucker. I mean, mysterious figure. I meant motherfucker. This soundtrack, for anybody who cares, is called Dark Impetus. Oh shit! And here comes Invisible. Yep. And we're dead. Oh, we live. Cool. Bitch! Not gonna lie, I would have been very, 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 very heartbroken, kind of like Ventus, if I'd gotten killed with him only being one shot away. that would have been... Oh, you know, Yen Sid sends Ven hearts broken, mine would have been too at that point. I'll be honest, I've replayed this fight so many times just in between playthroughs just because it's an awesome fight and I love the music, so I am a little bit better at this one than Vanitas Remnant and No Hardened Armor of Ericus. Alright, so there it is, no name Keyblade for Ventus. We're naturally in critical health. Let's get the hell out of here. Actually, while we're here... Oh yeah, the treasure chest already has the Mickey icon. We don't need to check that. Alright. Let's pop over to Radiant Garden. And we'll, you know, do the same thing we did with Void Gear. We'll just go kill a couple enemies with each character with no name. Oh, man. I am, like, so pumped that I have, by some wicked stroke of luck, managed to do this on the first try with these two. Alright, there we go. We killed something with no name. We used the Keyblade. Alright, let's re-equip Royal Radiance. We'll just head over to the Keyblade Graveyard now. Drop down in the fissure near that ever-ominous familiar stone hallway. Let's switch over to the boss deck. Change our finished command to Stratosphere. We already re-equipped Royal Radiance, right? Yeah, we did. And if we look at the reports, Ventus's report is now complete with the addition of the Unknown's character entry. And, yeah, that's it. Ventus's report is done. Here we are outside the final boss one more time. And we will stop the Ventus portion of this episode here. Alright, so, plain and simple, I have completely lucked out at every possible critical moment with Terra and Ventus, which means by the universal laws of balance, when I do this as Aqua, it's going to be a fucking nightmare. Alright, we saved as Ventus. We're done. We're done with Ventus's file completely. All we're going to do is the report review and the final boss refight later on. Now, let's beat this piece of shit as Aqua and bring this baby home. And same thing. Thunder Surge, Curaga, Thunder Surge, Curaga, blah, 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 blah. Royal Radiance equipped. Heal Strike is the finish command. Again, make sure you do not have a single elemental action command equipped, or you will get Doom spammed. For those of you who don't know what Doom is, in most RPG games, it puts a countdown on your head, and if it gets to 0, you die. So with him, it was that like blue light wave energy and then the counter that appeared above our head. And if you didn't notice, the first time he hits you with it, you have 5 seconds to button mash out of it. The next time you get hit is 4 seconds. So, I mean, I'm not the fastest button masher in the world, so for me, I can get out of Doom twice. Basically, I'm playing on baseball rules, where if I get hit a third time with that Doom, I'm done. Which I'm sure is going to happen now that I said it. Alright. We're as ready as we're ever going to be, so this is it. Beating Mysterious Figure with Aqua is our final challenge in this game. I mean, we do still have the last episode, but that won't be nearly as difficult as this. Darth Maul, come get some. That's exactly what I was talking about. Alright, so remember how I said a couple episodes ago how it seems like the bosses are programmed to be more aggressive with Aqua? He went into invisible rampage mode, to me, earlier than with Terra or Ven. So that's kind of where this theory originated, was fighting this asshole. Maybe I'm just really unlucky with Aqua, but I think I'm onto something. Wow! Oh, no! also doesn't help that Aqua is... Oh, cool, got it. All right, 2 tries. You know what? 3-1 for an overall record on this playthrough. I can deal with that. As I was saying, it doesn't help that Aqua is physically weaker than Terra and Ven, but whatever. We got it on the second try. The only thing that killed me in this fight with all 3 characters this time through was Doom, and I can live with that. And so can Aqua, apparently. Little Seth Rollins laugh going on there for any WWE fans watching. Alright. Motherfucker, I mean Mysterious Figure, has been annihilated with all 3 characters. I mean, not annihilated because he showed back up, brushed himself off, and walked away. But the point is, he's beaten. The last true challenge of this game is done. I mean, not to say this true final boss isn't a challenge, but no story boss is ever as hard as the secret bosses. That's just Gaming 101. I'm sure if you look deep enough, there's an exception somewhere along the way, but I'm not digging that far to find it. Alright, here we are in Radiant Garden. Let's go ahead and throw No Name on for a second. Just go kill those 2 floods in the Fountain Court. There's No Name, we used it. Okay, so let's head on over to that ever-familiar Fisher save point in the Keyblade Graveyard. Ooh, I am like so hyped up right now from those fights. Ooh, I'm feeling good. It's a nice, good hyped up. Alright, here we are back at the familiar stone hallway. Let us switch over to our boss deck. We already have Light Bloom there. We've got all our good commands. Yeah, you know, I'll fix that afterwards. This is fine right now. Alright, finish command onto Teleport Spike. We no longer need to use Heal Strike as a crutch to get through bosses, so I'm going to go ahead and be like as flashy as I can when we do the final boss refights. Let's get Royal Radiance back on there. And if we look at our reports, Aqua's report is now complete with the Unknown's character entry in there. Again, most importantly, make sure you save. I mean, I'm on the PC right now, so if I forgot to save, I can just turn on the one-hit kill and do it again, since I've already done it on screen fair and square. But if you're playing on the PS4 or the Xbox, yeah, you want to make sure you save after you beat this guy. We're not going to talk about the Switch, because I've heard the Switch ports that just came out are absolutely terrible, and like you can barely even play them. Don't get me wrong, I love all the consoles. I've got every single one of them and the PC, but I've heard the Switch versions of these Kingdom Hearts games that they did through the cloud service or whatever are absolutely terrible. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe they've been fixed since then, that's just the last I heard. I'm not trying to hate on the Switch, I'm just saying how it is. Alright, so Aqua's game has been saved, we have defeated, we've done everything in the game on all 3 characters' files. We're done. So that is going to be the end of this episode. Mysterious Figure is, well, I mean, not gone, but driven off until he shows up wherever he shows up again. That's it. We've explored just about every piece of content in this game. For the next 3 episodes, I'm going to do them separately just because it's a lot of narration through the reports, and believe it or not, my lungs do run out of oxygen at some point if if I'm rambling on for too long at a time. So we will do an episode to go over Terra's report, an episode to go over Ventus's report, one to go over Aqua's report. After that, we're going to do a refresher on the final bosses and each character's closing cutscenes, just to remind everybody where we're at, and then we'll head to the final episode and end this. As always, my friends, I thank you all for watching. I hope I didn't get too hyped up for you fighting these bosses the last 4 episodes, but, you know, what's the fun in playing games if you don't get hyped up and, you know, enjoy it? Anyway, until next time, my friends, may your heart be your guiding key, and whatever you do, stay away from Battle Level 13 worlds.